is no place to escape to.
This is the last street.
On the left. That's when the cannibalism started.
Don't.
Laugh, you fucking pigs! Hey, we're back! We're fun today!
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm fun today!
I have a non-ironic smile on my face. Teeth still yellow, but this time it's for real.
That music was a mistake.
The music was a mistake?
Oh, the music was a mistake.
But I was all jacked up!
Yeah.
I was ready to go! Fuck! Well, now I'm angry.
Yeah.
Now I'm fucking angry. Well, welcome to Last Stream on the Left. Show we do every week sometimes. Like this week.
Yeah.
Today's special. Because
Why?
it's very similar to things that we've done before.
So it's not special.
No, it's special in the fact that it's returning.
Henry's Deadly Serious UFO Mandate 5.
My mandate is returning, so therefore it is new because it's a set mandate, but it is a return to form in the fact that we have done this before.
Routine.
Yeah.
But all many ways special. In a way that I say anything can be made special if you come at it with a different energy.
And what is the energy we're coming at it with today?
I say what we're doing it today with constipated perseverance.
Cool.
Night Horse says, I hope it's not as funny as last week. My side still hurt. You better get your side razors out.
Side razors?
Yep. Jovial Imp, prying open my third eye to approach videos of balloons and weird clouds with a high sense of high scrutinization. Go fuck yourself.
And
Jovial Imp, I'm supposed to do this less defensive today.
I mean, I'm going to say scrutiny on the menu this week. I think not.
We're going to do less scrutiny.
Less scrutiny.
Because we are, just so you the guys don't know, this week we're about to debut our series on the Montauk Project, which is one of our favorite big old conspiracy theory chapters. We absolutely fucking love it, and it's filled to the brim. With portals, big fat Long Island guys that don't know anything, that have never known love, but they know time travel.
And lies will pretend are true.
Well, but the thing is, they're not lies, they're stories.
Stories. Yeah, stories that we can neither prove nor disprove, meaning it might be true.
Yeah, who knows? Because in the end, what's truth? I don't even know me. And every day I struggle with me. Someone said I have a mullet going on. I don't have a mullet. It's the Goggins.
Yeah.
I look like Walton Goggins.
The Goggins. That's, yeah.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah, he's dead. You got those same dimples as old Goggins.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, you're going Brimley.
Yeah.
You're going Brimley.
Oh, no, I'm Goggins. I'm Goggins. Here we go. Here, Northeastern Sasquatch says, my wife just realized the title of this mandate inaudibly sighed.
Is that the constipated one?
I think it's about the Henry's constipated UFO mandate. Unfortunately, though, and that's what's nice about it, is that it's only constipated in spirit because I am loose as a caboose.
Yeah.
So here
Loose
we go.
is loose.
My caboose is fucking, you just repeated it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Loose as a caboose is different than your caboose is loose.
Yeah.
Man, whoever thought that he would be like one of the biggest stars in the world? I think it's great.
Yeah, I think it's great too.
You signed a deal with the devil.
Do you think Buscemi's pissed off?
No, I think Buscemi's tired.
Yeah, I think Buscemi's about to die.
My wife's dead.
My wife's dead. Problematic fave, please no poached gorillas today. Don't worry, we're serving them grilled.
Yeah.
What we are going to do is go through some compelling UFO footage. Now, what I have here is some of the most compelling footages I have seen since I uploaded my laptop starting on Friday. So this is super good shit. I got some new shapes in here.
I'm ready to be compelled here, man. I'm like my compelled gland is swollen. It's ready to be.
I'll express
excised.
it. I'll express it. Yeah.
Please do.
Coach, I thought it was constipated because when it comes to UFOs, Henry is full of shit. Gurney, kick him out of the chat.
Whoa! They pay to be there.
Don't care.
Don't kick him out.
Yeah, keep him in there. Actually, give him a second name.
Kick him out. Kick him out.
Yeah. You know, write some more shit. We'll say it.
Here we go.
Yeah. Well, I will say I have been like my algorithm has been fucked up from you. I've been getting more alien footage in my algorithm because of you, and there's been some really good stuff out there.
There is.
I've seen some crazy shit recently. So
yeah.
I would love to see what you got because some of the stuff I saw. Do you have any of the cruise ship stuff?
What, like the lady jumping off of it because she was sad that her husband was from Faster Pussycat?
No. I'm talking about the spaceships that go into the water without a splash.
Oh, no.
Okay.
None of that.
I'll save it for next.
Actually, we might have something like that. So here we go. Let's see. This first one here is one of the shapes that I love.
Triangle.
This is film or Iran.
You said it correctly. Good job.
I know Sina Ghaznavi. So you see there, it looks like it might be some form.
Oh, there
that
it
we've
is.
seen many times before. This is why it's interesting, is that we have another jellyfish.
Oh, it's a jellyfish?
It's another jellyfish. And this is what they do.
It looks like there's two of them, unless my eyes...
Your eyes are covered with grease.
Well, I put it there.
I know.
Where'd it go?
Behind the building.
Oh, there it is.
See?
Yeah, this is pretty good.
See? I mean, we don't know what this is. This is like a jellyfish. And what I have here, if we go immediately to the next one, it's this same video, but it's zoomed in at high contrast.
Thank you. Okay.
It's fairly solid. Now, what I like about the jellyfish is that you'd think it would be balloons, but it's not wiggling around. Lindsay Necropolis says, why aren't there any dick-shaped ones? Anything can be if you put it in your pussy.
Yeah.
No, I could see that being a little bit dick-shaped.
See, I view this as, well, depends on what you got going on.
Like a flaccid, like a dead penis.
That's Elon Musk's penis.
It kind of looks like a dude with a jetpack.
That's exactly. That's exactly right.
So it is a guy with a jetpack and
No.
it's not a jellyfish?
No, because nothing makes nothing. There's no private-made jetpack.
Yeah, there
that
is. They fly him at Disneyland.
No, but they
sometimes.
don't go far enough, and they
I
don't
think
go
they've been doing it for
wide enough.
like since the 60s.
And they're
jetpack.
no, the battery and the engine is not long enough for it to fly that long in the sky.
You think so?
Oh, I know so.
Looks like a flying corpse.
It is. Now I know this is because
Do you
in
think
LA,
do you think it's a corpse attached to balloons?
nothing would. Honestly, that's better than a UFO.
Yeah.
And if that is true, that would make me so much happier. That would
I
make me
ran, you float.
Whoa, cute.
I said it wrong.
And I feel like yes, it's Iran.
Iran.
She float. That's not even a joke. It's not even anything.
I laughed.
Maybe laugh.
It's just patter. Brilliant patter. Now that is the reason why I'm showing this is because we talked about
Henry's dying.
I ain't got long for this world. Then the first thing I'd like to say is, Gillian Anderson, come home. Gillian Anderson, come home, please. She won't answer any of my letters.
Well, not since you yelled at her from across the room at the Webby Awards.
She had a shot.
Yeah.
She had the shot. Because
try
that was
megaphone.
before Natalie married me. Yeah. She had the shot.
Yeah, and I had a cold sore that day, so I had no shot whatsoever.
None, because she's already got one on her fucking bottom.
And this was at the AVNs?
Yes. Yes. That is where I was. Gosh, I look like Jack Nicholson. Thank you, Jackie and Bushwick.
Oh, that's nice.
That's nice. Your dad very much looks like Jack Nicholson.
Very much so.
Very much so.
All right, so here we go. This is just more examples. This is another jellyfish video. Of the reason why I'm showing this. All right, now listen. Shut up. Everyone, all of you,
I
shut
did not
up.
say anything.
All of you, shut the
Sat
fuck
here
up.
and was quiet.
I'm sorry. I'm supposed to do this with a less defensive
Yeah.
energy.
Actually, I'd say you're more like a Jimmy Nicholson than a Jack Nicholson.
Or, yeah, Jack Nickerson.
I don't wanna hurt you. I just wanna bring your groceries in. It's me, Uncle Instacart.
Is it even a bit? Now this next one, the reason why this is fuck you. Fuck you, man. He earned that. He earned this look. He's allowed to look like that. That's Jack Nicholson. That's he fucking did anal with Angelica Houston.
Stay hot, get loose.
Loose.
Angelica Houston fucked him in the ass?
No, opposite. Can you imagine pegging Jack Nicholson? If you pegged Jack Nicholson, it would erupt like a Texas oil well. I feel that if you pulled a butt plug out of Jack Nicholson, yeah,
So is that anal thing real?
You know, I'm going to say that if Angelica Houston were to do butt play with Jack Nicholson, fisting.
Yeah.
Hey, I just got the UFO videos.
I saw Chinatown recently, and he's with John Huston in that movie, her father.
Yes.
So
very different.
It's fuck his daughter in the ass after ruining his life in the movie.
It's called The Ultimate Man's Win.
I guess he didn't ruin his life.
Let's go to this next video. Now, this is to show that jellyfish have been around for a very long time.
Yeah, they're one of the oldest organisms.
No, not fucking those.
Los habitantes de una ciudad están
Sí, es
atemorizados
Spanish.
ante lo que parece ser el
So we
ataque
can't
de
hear
unos
anything what they're
extraños
saying
seres que muchos
necessarily.
We
aseguran
can hear it.
son parecidos
We
a
don't
brujas.
understand
Desde
it.
México, Alejandro
No one
Mendoza tiene
understands
los impactantes
Wait, let me listen.
testimonios.
Este objeto que flota sobre un cerro fue captado por un grupo de videoaficionados.
It's the
La difusión de
same
estas imágenes causaron gran conmoción.
Fue realmente
It is interesting.
una suerte.
This is from 1990. I want to say this is the end of the 1990s this came from.
Low sightings?
Hubiera dos cámaras en
Sí.
ese momento también.
Mice. Moss
Tras revisar una y
sightings.
otra vez el video,
It does look like a
los
Harkonnen
integrantes del
gunship.
Omniclub
You're correct.
Nuevo
Kurt.
León comenzaron a notar que aquella mancha
See, it's
flotante
the same
hacía como una
fucking
persona
thing. It's so
encorvada que
weird.
vestía
We
una
saw it on that
túnica
army
con
base.
capucha
We saw it like this is weird.
Hubo quienes
The other
pensaron
thing.
que
Is it
volar sobre una
camouflaging into the
escoba.
mountain?
It is no. You just it's just sliding past it. You can see it's doing. It's got a shape to it. But God knows what it is. Yes, people thought it was. They called it a witch. When this came out, there was like a big thing. Yeah, bruja. That's what they're saying. The word bruja, which is
Pero esa presunta
Spanish
aparición era solo un
for
caso más.
witch.
El testimonio de este policía cambió el panorama.
Veo una persona vestida
See,
de
these guys
negro,
are all freaked out as hell.
así con plumas.
Desert Spring. It does sort of look like a floating chrysalis.
Me asusto y hago cuenta que donde la veo así, pero ella iba agachada.
This is unnecessary to show us without.
No one knows what to say.
Me
No one
hago
knows
para
what they're
atrás,
saying.
me meto otra vez al cuarto donde estaba.
He's talking about his witness testimonial, obviously.
Según él, una noche cuando vigilaba
And
este
this
lote
house
de autos,
is-
recibió la visita de dos
That's
seres
his
que
house.
volaban sobre el panteón
That's
de
his
Santa
house?
Catarina.
Next to his family's graveyard. See, that's his family's graveyard. That's where he goes, he says, to work and to trabajo. This is them, they're doing cheek shaving.
Making sure he's not drunk.
This is over here where they're now they're making sure they're not too excited.
negro y traen los ojos grandes. Y tez morena. Pero ya no le alcancé a ver más. Estaba vestida de negro, traía un gorro y con una punta hacia atrás.
Boston Ian says Expedition XD did a Mythbuster episode. They recreated it perfectly with trash bags and balloons. It's easy to do because you're doing it from fucking afterwards, you piece of shit.
Contó mientras era auxiliado por paramédicos que una bruja lo había
So what's all
atacado,
this about?
dejándolo
Spanish.
inconsciente.
Because it's been going on.
Hicieron
Okay,
locales
so we're
comenzaron a
back
dar
to the
cuenta de
orbs.
otros inquietantes
I think it's
sucesos.
saying that's about the orbs that were there.
Surgió
Trees.
entonces la duda de si aquellos casos tenían relación con la
There
imagen
it
grabada
is.
recientemente
That's
por
what it's
Jerónimo
about.
y sus
Oh, we've seen
compañeros
this
del
already.
Omniclub.
They're bringing it back.
Hasta ahora nadie ha podido
It's
determinar
obviously
la
a callback,
naturaleza de
something
ese
else.
extraño
Now he's
objeto
on
o ser
he's
que
on
fue
location.
captado justo en la cúspide de esta
I think
montaña.
that's where it
De
was.
sus
Beautiful.
características
It
coinciden
seems
en
very
ciertos
nice.
casos con las que dieron los dos
that
oficiales de
Colombia?
policía que aseguran haber tenido frente a sus propias narices
No say.
a una bruja.
Monterey.
No, Monterrey,
De acuerdo a
Mexico.
los investigadores del
Very
fenómeno
nice.
No, that
ovni,
is Mexico. I know that for
los
certain.
cielos de esta
You
ciudad.
I can tell by
didn't
the.
know for certain.
I didn't want to
Leonardo Samaniego de
threaten.
Who's this guy?
Did I send
Oh,
that?
is that a jellyfish?
Did I send that to you? Was that a part of what I sent to you?
What was that?
Is that what they think a jellyfish is? That
Did I send that
that
to you?
little robot doll?
The CIA just contacted me during the broadcast.
The CIA.
Okay.
Very nice.
Okay. Hot Dog Jones says, man, I really need these ones to change their rate of travel. I saw 3 orbs in St. Pete in 2015. Those fuckers changed speed, changed colors, and flew in formation. There are more of these.
What is this?
I just think that's my baby. I think that's
It's a possible explanation.
maybe.
Is that a jetpack baby robot?
Yep.
Jetpack baby robot.
Can we see one in flight?
Moving towards the first flying. That's what this is. This is the first flying humanoid robot that they're trying to blame the jetpack man on. Now it's that baby-headed thing. Yes, it said here. No motive said he translated to the guys that was interviewed said he was attacked by the witch. Said her eyes were large.
Oh, well, that ruins the whole credibility of the entire thing.
No. Everybody been attacked by a witch once or twice. We all went dating in Mexico.
So did he get attacked in the graveyard?
I think that he lives in a graveyard.
He lives in the graveyard, so that's
I think that was just where he ate lunch. I think he had, what's lunch in Spanish?
Taco. I love when you can't laugh.
Hamburger helpless. Shout out to the Latinx, the LPOTL listeners who love this shit because growing up hearing of Brujeria's La Llorona and Cookie Ice.
Yeah.
Oh, see, these are the thing is that they do work, but the problem with what we're seeing with these the jetpack man phenomena is that the jetpacks are flying farther and longer than commercially available jetpacks. That is what the main issue is. And Nipple Nurse asks too. Why I love when they call the police. Why do they do that? What do they expect? They hope maybe that someone will write this down, and that in the future, when they do the whole big expose of the Brujas in Mexico, they will then know that they have attempted to try to do something about it back in the day.
Yeah, who are you gonna call when you see a fucking alien?
My father.
And what's he gonna say?
Who is this?
Where are my cigarettes?
Keep hiding them. And then we have another one.
Another jellyfish?
I think it's the same jellyfish, right? Yep.
Different.
See, it's another clearer jellyfish. Listen, you guys want a serious UFO mandate. This is what
I'm not complaining.
I'm not yelling at you. I'm not. You have been angels, you two. I am talking to the audience that I can hear. It's weird that it's the same thing.
Well, it's
It looked different. That looks.
This is Spanish, but in a different country in Spanish land.
But the thing.
So it's not the same thing.
No.
It looks sort of like a flying crypt.
Same shape.
Same shape.
I mean, it's similar.
It's pretty close.
Longish.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking close.
It's a jellyfish robot flying man. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a jellyfish robot flying man.
It's there.
It's certainly there's certainly something floating in the air.
What is it, Marcus? Then. Shut up. Kelly Anderson, I'm watching this from my bathroom floor.
You keep asking us questions.
Yeah.
We're the one with the questions. You are supposed to have the answers.
Yeah.
Ask questions.
And I would love.
What is it?
It's jellyfish.
Okay. So looking at this thing, I could say if we're. It just. That's very obviously balloons.
I don't know. I don't think so. Look at it up close.
It would have to. If it's balloons, they would have to be a bunch of balloons under a trash bag, which would still float.
It is true, but if you look at it up close, you could see in that very first frame, when you open it up, it doesn't look like balloons.
Pause it on a frame.
Enhance.
It seems to be. It seems to be kind of like rotating.
Yeah, sure, it's rotating. It's floating.
Time. I mean,
This looks like the cocoon that the Monarch uses in Venture Brothers, according to Penny Lane.
It does. I mean, my money's on a corpse attached to balloons.
That's closest to corpse with balloons. I agree with you. That one is the closest, but it also is the most clear one of them. If you look up here, you got to go closer to.
It's got. I mean, I can see it quite well. It's got blue.
Oh yeah, Cochetta's answers the guy with the parachute, and the video is edited to remove the parachute. You're a moron.
Whoa!
Look closer.
Don't spill your sodas.
Yeah.
I'm not getting up. Well, you're in my way.
If you look
Yeah.
at it closer
Okay.
in the monitor, you see it more. Look at that.
All right. Fine.
Ah,
Okay, all right,
Jesus.
Fine.
All right, Marcus is gonna go take a look. Someone's got to stay on mic. What do you think, Marcus?
Looks like balloons.
He says it looks like balloons.
He's full of shit.
Oh, there we go. That's an enhance. Let me get up there.
There we go. That's an enhancement. See, that's enhancement.
It's got a bit of a tube-ish.
It's got the tube thing at the bottom of it, which I don't know what that is. That's what's weird.
Yeah.
See? It's kind of weird.
Also,
You just got to get into it. You got to get the guts of it.
It's got kind of a like a vegetable feeling to it, like a bok choy. Looks like a flying bok choy.
With a weird look, like in a can.
In a can, yeah. I love bok choy.
Especially in my can.
I actually do like bok choy.
I
Yeah.
adore it. Yeah.
What's wrong with bok choy?
I didn't say.
You talked like it was something wrong with it.
No, I just feel like technically, I think some people would find it to be a flavorless vegetable, but I like it.
It's unbelievable.
I love the flavor of bok choy. Put some garlic on it. It really brings out the flavor, and it gets that. I love the texture.
Sesame oil, and I use fish oil as well. It's good, good. Yes, it looks like a PS1 rendering of a trash can, according to Big Herb.
Yeah.
Here's the bok choy I've been waiting for.
It does look like bok choy.
Yeah. So it's flying
Floating.
bok choy.
We'd be so much worse off if it was called Chalk Boy. Let's go to this next video.
Are we gonna see the chalk boy?
Wouldn't we? This is shot in Cornwall. Now, this was actually then also covered on the
England.
news. This is Cornwall.
This is cool.
This one's a pretty good one.
I like this.
Good reflection
this
off
is a
the
good
water.
Yeah, that is
Reflection off the water.
good.
It's this weird ass fucking squiggly ass garbage.
And it keeps shifting.
It is moving.
This one's weirder than the other ones.
Absolutely.
I like this one. I like
this one. I do like. This one I
Did it become two things or is it gone?
And now it's just sort of like, I don't know, it's like melting, and then it just became two separate little orbs, if you can see.
Wow.
See, that one's a good one.
That's a good one. And now the orbs are changing color.
Now the orbs are moving.
Going like a reddish.
Was that more orbs on the bottom?
I'll show you some fucking orbs on the bottom.
Yeah, I bet you will.
I'll show you my fucking big flopping pink orbs. Kind of brown orbs. Kind of big old flopping green brown orbs.
When was the last time you saw Henry's testicles?
Yeah, when have you last seen my balls?
Probably not since New York.
Yeah.
You want to right now?
This looks better now.
Been a while.
You want to right now? You want to look at it now?
I mean, you got a bump or something you got to show me?
You want to look at my balls?
I remember one time you were like, oh man, I got this bump above my dick. And I was like, does it look like this? You're like, oh my God. You remember that? We got the same Polish skin.
It's nice.
Yeah, so people like this one.
Yeah, this one's
Page
great.
Master, that's Bowser shooting fire at you since you're in his castle.
It looks like one dying out. Why would they put the words over the image?
Because Charlotte needs to get her fucking opinion.
I don't even care about what you're saying.
Nobody gives a fuck, Charlotte. Let's look at the fucking video, you dumb British woman. We don't need this shit. That's why they're making women illegal in the UK.
Is that true?
Yep. Women are illegal there.
Huh. What are they doing with all of them?
Paving them up.
Send them to France?
Fill in the crick.
Send them to France.
Send them to France. No, France likes women. That's what they say. Jarnathan makes me think of the orbs in the ocean and George Knapstock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jarnathan.
Thank you, Jarnathan.
Have I said either orb yet?
No.
Either orb.
All it is, I'm still mad at Charlotte.
I don't like her.
Fuck Charlotte. This whole thing was about the UFOs, and then Charlotte's like, I'm getting there, right? Let me get you in there, right?
Yeah. Change your name to a better city.
Yeah, like
Portland.
Stevensville.
Tucson. You know, women always love being called Tucson.
Hey.
My wife, Tucson bitch.
I try to get her to take Zabrowski.
You know, it's just like, it's much better than your original German nickname.
Born a bitch, I'm gonna die a bitch.
I know, baby. Yeah, I know. Let's watch this next one. It's black and white.
Secret.
That's blue.
It's the secret.
Secret. Science. It's boxing. We had to remove some of the science.
Okay. It's definitely not black and white, though.
Yeah, it's not black and white.
It's gonna glow.
This kind of looks like batteries not included.
Yeah, it does.
The song is just like a bunch of noises.
Yeah.
A bunch of fake noises in it. And you see, this is called, I don't know why they called this the black and white drone, honestly. They called it the black and white drone. But as you can see, it's got some kind of heft to it.
Yeah.
Hot Dogs Jones saying the UFO mandate is already higher quality than the previous 4. I will say, first of all, thank you, and then fuck you.
Yeah. I don't know if I like this one. I know I'm supposed to stay positive, but
You've been fine.
This one seems like it's fake.
Yeah, well, this is just probably the hardest one to fake.
Really?
Yeah.
Just looks like a dot on a screen.
It's called UFO. That's what UFO is. Problematic Face says, this makes me want to kill myself. What? This mandate? This mandate, when, well, you know, I don't see that on my list.
It's not on his list.
No.
So
these are orbs. This is just it's a UFO. This is a standard, straight up UAP piece of footage.
I would be curious. Is it the footage or the music that makes them want to kill them?
I imagine that it's a combo of the two.
The two things at the same time.
But at the same time, again, if you can't handle the heat, then fucking go back down to the basement where I put you.
Where the furnace is.
Yeah. Boilers. Where my fucking boilers are. And get to digging some coal, you basement ass bitch. Henry's given tonight's topic. I must ask, how much longer do we have to wait for Zufon? I have lanyard level money burning a hole in my pockets. Thank God someone brought up money, because that is going to be one of the big add-ons that I do. We talked about this. Maybe this is where we need uniforms. Maybe a part of that is that you pay and you get a registered Zufon investigative uniform, and then you get your UFO investigative like toolkit, which would include a tourniquet, bullets. You'd get a net.
What kind of bullets?
The hollow point. Then
what caliber?
97. Then you go and get my favorite year.
97?
Vintage.
Oh, his favorite year for bullets.
I'm getting.
And not in general, just for bullets.
I'm getting bullety. I'm getting
97.
I'm getting. I'm getting violence, police violence. I'm getting. Is this anything? You just have to pay the membership fee, and you can get all this in. And I need your measurements. The main thing is for the uniform, I will need your waist and bust size.
We need someone, if there's a seamstress out there, we do need someone to actually help create the uniform.
Honestly, nothing would make me happier than to, if you're a seamstress, I will hire you, especially if you're from Myanmar, if you're from Butakarsk. Butakarsk has some of the best, finest seamstresses there, because there, if you don't do a 12-hour workday, they put you to death.
Yeah. And Henry, if you make clothes for husky boys, it will fit Henry.
Please.
Big-titted men. Men with tits are some of the most important people that have driven they've driven this economy. They've driven this government. You've seen Benjamin Franklin and his fucking C's.
I mean, Henry Kissinger, the breasts on that man.
Woo! We don't accept him. We actually don't. He's not a part of us.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of the uniforms that it could very well be. This is an example. So if you're a seamstress from Bukartarask, if you're from Siberia, if you're from
Sri Lanka,
Michigan, we'll work with you. Coots Bagoot. Once I saw a UFO that was shaped as what I can only describe as one of those hair ties Mom used to put in my hair that I had those hard-ass beads on the end. Funny enough that you say that. We have something like that coming up.
Cool.
Next shape, please. Another shape. This one's called
Michael Myers.
Grasshopper.
Okay.
Looks a lot like the one before. What's the difference between the one before and this one?
This one's called the Grasshopper.
It is silvery.
Yeah. Oh, same song. That's cool. Great speaker system in this UFO.
She just fucking zipped out of the fucking sky.
Did it zip or go invisible?
Go invisible. A little twitch. If that was a man paragliding, he'd be dead.
It's not a paraglider. It's too shiny.
Now, Henry, you did ask us to be more positive.
This is literally what UFO footage is.
Yeah, well, what I'm asking is how would one discuss this?
You could say, Henry, here's $5.
Yeah.
You could say, Henry, man, when you fucked me last night, I came fucking crazy loops and I knew that I was gay.
Well, he's not coming, though. That's the problem.
Also, yes, this is my track.
Yeah.
That's what Nipple Nurse is asking. Yes, this is my track.
This thing just keeps changing shape.
This is just UFOs. Grady says, does Henry never seen a movie before? Does he not know the capabilities of modern media? You're talking about people that don't do this. You're talking about people that, yes, if this was released by someone that we talked to today, a very illustrious director,
Ryan Coogler.
if we were to talk to him about this, he would be able to do that. But that lady that's going, okay, I know, who's filming it, is not doing it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yes. This is what this is. Jesse, there was a VHS called Sightings, the UFO report that scared the absolute shit out of me as a little kid. That's all this is.
Yeah.
That's what this is. I watch lots of different objects in the sky. They get more compelling the more alone you are.
Oh, okay. So our problem is that we're watching these in a room full of
With
people.
all of these people.
Yeah, you got to
yeah.
be stoned at 4 a.m.
Yeah, you got to be upset.
Slightly paranoid.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to be upset. I have this. This is great.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just a fancy bird wearing glittery clothes. Coach, you're not being serious.
No.
Skirt meal, my cat's name is Henry, and he gets upset when Henry says his own name like that. Henry, attack! Henry, attack! Henry, go! Henry, attack!
Run away, Henry.
Henry, go for the tits! Henry, jump! Henry, to the road! Henry, run to the street!
Let's get out of this town.
Come on, Henry. Let's go
song?
start a business.
Go shit in a box.
Yeah, please. I'll fucking dirt box gasket.
Go eat a hot dog.
Doofy, I saw a UFO once. It was a classic saucer shape, and I saw it banked to the side, so I also saw the top of it. 2 rings rotating with lights on top of one had an inner ring that had yellow lights, and the outer rings had red lights. I only saw it for like a half a second, but it was a lot of detail.
Yeah, half a second. That's a lot of information for half a second.
It really is. The Band Hill Mouse says the more divorces you have, the more compelling the footage becomes. Yes, because the more truthful your eyes become.
Yeah, and once you get divorced, you spend a lot more time staring at the sky.
It pulls the veil away.
Yeah.
Because what happens is that you spend so much time trying to fucking reason with a woman. You spend so much time needing to cohabitate with somebody that doesn't fucking get it. So you know what I say? Cut her loose. It's Dave Coulier, who's in remission.
He's doing better. I'm happy about that he's not going to die.
Trans Muppet says, I grew up close to Skinwalker Ranch and I never saw jack shit.
Well, you didn't live there.
Oh, that's jack shit. Yeah, it's because you weren't cool enough.
Yeah, it happens on the ranch.
Yeah, dude. Fucking
close to the ranch and
go
not see
visit.
anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to win any money living close to Vegas.
Yeah.
I got to go to Vegas.
No one makes money in Henderson.
Actually, that's the only place where they do make money because then they lose it in Vegas. But you know what we're saying. Mm-hmm. I love Henderson in a way, though.
In a way?
Let's watch. So this next one is a compilation of a certain type of shape.
You don't bode confidence.
Listen. I actually do have. I should have put more. I got really good ones near the bottom one.
You've been trying to be really supportive.
You're doing fine.
Really hard.
All I ask is just come to me halfway. It's come to me half. This is my face. This is me. Every time I do one of these, this is me.
He really just looks like the most fun person on earth.
God, if only he owned, God, just to be one of his prostitutes.
Man. You know,
Just to be, God, because that's what it is.
I remember when I was on page 7, and the sex workers that would come to Jack Nicholson's house had nothing but the nicest things to say about
They
him.
loved him.
He
just orders sandwiches.
Fun. Yeah.
That's a real guy. He needs,
like
he needs to have to pay money to fucking hang out with chicks, but in the end, you do anyway. Might as well just do it up front. Let's do this next one.
What's wrong with you today?
Me?
I don't know.
There's like a vibe about you today.
What's wrong with me?
I'm gonna call Natalie. Like, do not watch this episode.
Yeah.
Is it me?
This is like, yeah. There's like a weird.
Well, I
thing.
do. This is just me.
Don't get us in trouble.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? No one's upset. No one gets upset with me.
Jellyfish.
These are called Pogos.
Oh, really?
Now, this is a compilation of Pogos that we can probably kind of skip through a little bit.
Why do they look exactly like the jellyfish?
This is, again, I'm just referring to what they called them.
Okay.
So I am referring to, this was called a collection of Pogos-shaped UFOs. And then they called these Pogos.
Okay.
Now, this looks more like anal beads. But it does look like a seahorse as well. You're right.
Now it's moving and now it's, yeah.
See, it's a cool shape.
It is a cool shape.
But it's slightly different than the jellyfish.
Yeah, I see horse, you see Pogo.
See?
I see more like a virus.
It's changing, yeah.
Bernie just showed me a little picture of a frog on a unicycle.
It does look like that.
What up?
Yeah. Knight to rook 4, you fuck.
There's another Pogo. Just shit fucking up there, man. Shit's fucking crazy. See, that's what this is. That's what this is. It's a frog on a unicycle. That's a frog on a unicycle, and that's fine. But this one's got some heft. This one's actually kind of cool. This one's kind of cool.
2006, big year for
stuff.
Yeah.
Big year for stuff.
This is right before I moved to New York.
Is that Bill Clinton?
He wasn't a president back then.
President then.
George Bush.
George W. Bush. To his second term by that point. Halfway.
My father thinks it's 1996.
The midterms were there that year.
There's another Pogo.
How many?
We don't have to go through all of these. This is a super long one. This is a super long video.
You know,
yes, the Bad Hill Mouse says it's shaped like a tattoo of a Chinese character that doesn't mean what they told you it does. Yes.
I don't know why, but I'm getting feces.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of the feeling I'm getting from the Pogos is feces.
Yeah, Dookie Lump. Yeah, I'd say that's Dookie. Yeah, that's totally fair.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's totally fair. Definitely Dookie Lump. Dookie Lump territory.
Yeah.
I remember when Chinese characters were everywhere for a little while. Like everyone had them on their shit in the 90s. And I remember one of my buddies being like, I was the first one to do Chinese characters. And you're like, hey,
no.
It's thousands of years.
No, yeah, dude. There's a guy named his first name was Johnny China. The first guy to ever write in
2006 again, by the way. Pogo year.
Pogo year.
Dookie year.
Yes, this is saying. Big Burb says, I do find this interesting in one regard. Mexico and South America had a large UFO flap in 2006, so it would make sense that more people were looking up. That's cute.
Mm-hmm.
These are funny. This is a Pogo.
All right.
Did you make this, Eric?
No, it was
Is that
on
your
one
beat?
video that he was able to take it off.
It was on one video. I'm just editing all of them.
I like it. All right. All right. All right. I wrote in my notes let's go to this one is tight.
All right.
That one I wrote down. All right, here we go. Martha Sparks, I'll ask this question. Henry, in all seriousness, what is the scoop on why they're shaped this way? If it really is a UFO, why this shape? What I actually believe, part of what I believe, that the squiggly style of organic-looking stuff, to be completely honest, is not remotely alien in nature and is not UFOs. I think that one day that will be called... You
forgot to tell Eric to take you seriously.
Yeah, I'm gonna get over there. But Ooh, I am hanging my fucking thread, buddy. I am this close. I'm so close. Rob sent me a very good, interesting book recently. It was about the living atmosphere and the idea that probably there's stuff in our atmosphere that is like an elemental version of like bacteria / algae / plasma that does just float around. I do believe that some of that stuff that we see is that, or
it's like liquid trash.
Yes, and that the other part of it is, and the utter total insane I'm at a bus stop explanation is that's what you call our reality trying to translate something other's reality's thing.
Okay.
And the reason why it looks like a squiggle and it looks like a half-finished piece of shit is because it's half-finished here.
Now,
but it is fully finished in another dimension.
Yes. Or it's here, like, if we saw it from their perspective, it would look like a traditional spaceship.
Mm-hmm.
But we're looking at it like this, and that's just kind of how it pops out.
So in their dimension, are they seeing like Delta flights, like 747s flying around?
I think they see nothing.
Is like what Delta is to us.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
God, no. Well, then I also, what we said when we were doing the Rendlesham Forest episode, which I do think is true, a lot of the other more specific drone activity is this same weird, either plasma-like life that is trying to look like our stuff.
Right.
That is
looks like
trying to
metal.
look like our stuff. What?
Like it looks like metal, though.
Yes,
Like
exactly.
there's fish that look like metal.
I mean, there's lots of stuff.
Yeah. How big are these things?
See, Squongfucker Michael Levin would say that this is actually pretty likely. He talks about forms of mind. Very interesting stuff. I might be not entirely wrong. Oh, my husband has a PhD in physical chemistry, and he just yelled, "What the fuck is he talking about?" from the other room. Nothing. That's his fucking business. He's a shill for the government. Tell your stupid ass fucking chemist husband who's out there taking that money, taking that fucking Doge money, that he can go fuck himself. He can suck my fucking dick. I'm trying to have less defensive energy.
Yeah.
Let's go to
But you didn't answer my question.
What?
How big are these things?
He doesn't know.
Yeah.
Like, are they the size of like buildings, or are they like the size of a person?
He has no idea.
It could be big.
They could be small.
He has no clue.
Could be anything.
Cool.
Mid-size.
Thank you.
Sedan.
Family sized. Henry about to Pogo have to take his blood pressure meds if people don't start taking this seriously, according to Carl Panzerham. I'm fine. I don't need everyone. Let's go to this next one. I don't need anyone.
That is weird. It really is a flying size. Good market.
Let's see if I can get it on camera.
Can you zoom yours? Yours zooms. No, it doesn't.
All right, there it is. I got it on camera.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That's got a good sheen to it.
That's
a good
cloud.
thick one. That's a good
There's
old
a
thick
flying
one.
saucer.
That's a good old classic flying saucer.
I just want a cinematographer to find
There's the
one.
houses down here.
They're too busy. They're too busy calling their girlfriends, hiding from their wives.
We know these dirty cinematographers.
I know what you know why they call them DPs?
Girls. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm getting it or not.
Oh, the top is even metallic-y, so like aluminum.
See, this one's cool.
That is cool.
I like that one. That's probably the closest and most traditional UFO I've seen in a hot minute.
This is like Arizona.
It's so
it feels
far
like a
away, I don't know if I'm
Southwest.
getting it.
It's wherever people get high and drunk. There's there people loving it. You ever see The Thing in the Attic? Can there be a Patreon tier where Henry is forced to actually learn physics? You mean the theoretical physics that might even not hold water in another universe? Fuck you. Wet slaps, good sheen, good thickness. See? Oh, wait, you in here? Oh, I was ready to go.
Physics will show you how to hold water, actually.
I know how to hold water.
So far away.
My fucking bladder,
Oh,
and I
there it
piss
is.
it out 3 times a night.
So you don't hold it.
It comes out. It starts in the bladder.
All right.
My new UFO looking song.
Wow, it went from like hubcap to butthole.
It must be about
That's my story.
3,000 feet up now, I'd say.
From Henry Zabrowski from Hubcap.
Wow.
That is
that.
legitimately cool.
That is cool. No, I
That
like
one's
that.
cool.
It's got shadows.
That one's
It's
cool.
got-
Nobody's gonna believe us except I got it on film, huh?
My cats won't stop trying to attack the UFOs on the TV, Natalie Rainey. Attack Henry! Attack Henry! Henry! Attack his stomach! Go for the uterus! Attack Henry!
Uterus is invasive.
Attack Henry! Go with the guns! Claw her butt! Whoa, it was playing right there.
Let's move.
Higher. There's a jet.
Wish I had a fucking blunt here.
All right.
That's what this needs, is a fucking big thing. Oh, we smoked blunts this weekend, Eddie. You can't believe we did it.
I rolled 3 blunts.
It was awesome.
How was it?
It was great.
Nice.
Yeah, blunts are awesome.
Joint in my pocket.
Can I smell it?
It's an old one. I found it. It could be like a year old. I don't know. I'm gonna smoke it later. We'll see what happens.
What if we're seeing is an after image of something that has already crossed dimensions, like a trail? Could be interesting.
Dimension it. That's what I know.
Scarlett Carson. I think many people have been I think many people have seen UFOs in real life by now. I'm curious what percentage of people have. Actually, it's a very good question to our crew, to our cast, and our
Well, we wouldn't know if we
our
saw
chat.
it or not.
Well, I ask is who in our chat seen something?
Yeah.
I bet we all have, but didn't register it in our brains as actually seeing something. It's
possible.
It's like how you walk by celebrities almost every day.
Yeah. I haven't seen anything since I was 17. That was the last time I saw something.
I mean, Los Angeles, we don't even know who's a celebrity anymore because I don't know who the celebrities are.
Amen.
I don't know who these people are. I see a crowd form, and then it turns out it's just because some chick's showing her butthole to a fucking banker. But I thought it was going to be Jessica Tandy or something.
She's dead.
Yeah, she's fucking dead.
Jessica Tandy's been dead for a really long time.
I was there when she died.
She was the old lady in The Birds.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
She's dead.
Yeah.
But that's when she was just kind of fake old.
She was in her 60s, I think.
Let's look at this next one.
Is it Jessica Tandy?
Jessica Tandy. If she's in this one, I miss her. She looked good back in the day when she was alive.
Yeah. And then in the end, she looked like Jessica Taffy. All chewed up.
That doesn't make sense.
Chewed up and wrinkly and shit.
Standing.
Old person
Or just
looks like
candy.
spit a
Or
bunch
just
of
candy.
tight. Street light.
It looks like a street light. And this one, which one was this one? No, this is all right. This is the one I said this is tight too. Okay, so can you bump up the contrast on this? Oh, that looks. You can see here. This is fucking wild. Yeah, it is shooting. This is what kind of tripped me out. It's a laser that's in the night air. Like if you could bump up the contrast.
Can you make this better?
Oh, there was a CSI.
Oh, yeah,
Eric,
sure.
Eric,
Bump up the
make
contrast.
this believable, Eric.
No, if you look at it, I swear to God, this is a good one.
No, bump up the
go back.
contrast
Go back. Go look at it again. Look at it again. Look, honestly.
There was a glimmer.
This is cool.
it's not a glimmer. It was cool.
This is truly one that if you are on a computer, like, and you look at it and you bump up the contrast, you can see this fucking thing. I'm telling you, you fucking piece of shit.
Bump up the how do you bump up the contrast in your MacBook?
Whoa.
Very easily.
All right, so it does have a laser.
And it's like a laser that's coming down from whatever that thing is on top of this other car. So
That is
whatever
very
this
cool.
is, like whatever this thing is, it's shooting this like weird kind of like rectangular one things out, like that. See, that was when I was like, that's fucking crazy to me, though.
Fucking looks like a rave or something.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that one's weird.
That's very cool. I like this one.
There's very fire in the sky.
Does he know the guy in the car in front of him?
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, mister. Thanks for taking my nudes.
Pogo.
See, that's fucking weird.
That is cool. I like that one.
See, that would have been a good for the song, for him to be leaving on the song. Because that was him rocking and rolling. Nipple nurse, I saw a Goodyear blimp at night a few weeks ago. I got so excited, thought it was finally my time. Nope, but that's actually even rarer.
It is. Goodyear blimp doesn't fly very often. There's only, what, 4 blimps in the world right now?
Yep.
And they're all being used in Afghanistan.
There's probably less blimps in the world than UFOs.
57% of our current chat has not seen a UFO, leaving 42% that have said that they have seen something.
What about that last 1%?
I think that's called, I think they...
Are they a rich one?
Math? Math. All right, here goes this next one. These are a bunch of S shapes.
You're in S shape.
Fuck you. All right, look at this. All right, these are good ones. They look like fidget spinners.
Could be just a big Stussy advertisement.
Whoa, Stussy. I like Stussy. High quality clothes.
Ah, I like the way it spins.
You see, that one's cool. You know those little
Does
cookies?
look like a fidget spinner.
Rob, you know those little Italian cookies with the curly cues at the end of it? That's what this looks like.
You're so hungry.
Coach says, I hope Henry never gets jury duty. It doesn't take much to be considered evidence by him. Coach, you're a failure. And also, I refuse to be on jury duty. They'll never get me. They want me. You don't think these fucks don't want me?
They turned me down on Monday, actually.
You don't think they don't try to get me? They offered me twice the money.
Really?
Yep. $600. They offered me $600 a day to be on the jury, and I said, "Nah, I don't come to court for less than $1 million."
What was the case?
It was actually it was the case where I was determined to be the handsomest Polish comedian.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It was the briefcase full of bananas that Henry leaves his house with every day and pretends like he's going to work. Are there 3 things going on here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Salamander.
Salami.
Why do you think they usually go to the desert? Do you think it's because they're like that's what like their planet looks like?
It's dry heat.
I think people in the desert tend to look at the sky more because there's more of it.
And they're looking for hawks.
Yeah.
Looking for hawks, looking for rain.
Yeah, they're looking for hawks. That's what it is. People in the desert all the time out looking for hawks.
Looking to see them clouds coming.
Tomorrow.
Maybe the next day.
See, this is interesting, right? That there was a bunch of I like this one when you see that there's multiple of the same shape, because then more people have seen this one shape. It's weird. It's an S.
Mm-hmm.
It's UFO.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
These are all the this is all the videos are.
I want to see some like alien footage though.
I actually look for some good stuff for you, and the main problem is that the stuff that I did find was mostly filmed by child molester Stan Romanek. And the thing is that while I should say
director,
yes, I will say honestly, no, that's Jens Karzan who tried to buy a child for sex, but again, he just tried.
Yeah.
Stan Romanek actually filmed a lot of UFO footage, and while I do believe we should separate the art from the artist when it comes to ufology,
Well, it shouldn't be art.
I'm just saying it's difficult, but it's
out
truth.
information.
Yes, this is the Stan Romanek videos, and it just seems that most people are like super bummed out by the pedophilia part of it, and most of the, but otherwise,
Bill Cosby had good alien footage. I'd want to see it.
Same.
That's true.
This is what I'm saying. I feel like Woody Allen movies are different than UFO footage. Like if Woody Allen had an incredible picture of a craft, let's invite him on.
Yeah, fact has nothing to do with art.
Wouldn't it be amazing?
Why is it in the house?
Looks like the
or is it
meme-
out of the house?
This is
It's out of
Stan
the house.
Romanek.
That looks like the meme of the cat yelling at the lady.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. This is a technically very famous alien video. But again, he was sucky chucky. He was sucky chucky fucky sucky on a child. And what does that do? It makes you not a director anymore.
Definitely makes you less credible.
Well, I don't know.
Is that the Jeepers Creepers guy?
Nope.
No.
It's another convicted pedophile that is openly a director that people just allow those movies to continue to exist.
You know what else that guy directed? Powder.
Powder. They keep the little bald kid in the basement.
The boy is kept in the basement, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And apparently the parents of all the crew were super upset after the filming of Powder because the director was very encouraging for everyone to bring their families, bring their children on set.
Yeah, the worst part was when he played Santa, and you're like, it's August.
Yeah.
Purely a coincidence that they only show up in places where the biggest export is meth. Is that the guy from? That's Stan Romanek. That's Stan Romanek. Yep.
He barely looks like a child.
Oh, he got beat up by the government. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yep.
Yeah, and the government is like the neighbor he was talking to his child.
Yeah. His name was Ron Government. All right, we got one more UFO sighting.
Okay, cool.
All right.
This one is just a cool shape. Another cool shape. What am I doing here?
What kind of shape is this one?
Potomac River sighting.
Potomac.
Submitted by the National UFO Reporting Center, this 3.5-minute clip shows what looks to be a massive craft, or possibly multiple smaller crafts, in the skies above the unincorporated community of Ridge in St. Mary's County, Maryland, United States.
Man, fucking get
It
high.
was taken on November 28, 2023,
Wait,
and is a
fucking get
spectacular
high,
sight,
dude. That's all you
whatever
gotta
it
do.
is. Take a look.
Damn, I need it so bad.
You know, Henry, it's incredible to me.
According
that
to the eyewitness
give
who
me so
tracked and
much
recorded
shit
the
for
event,
like listening
the
to
object
fun
hovered
noises
approximately half
when
a
you
mile
sit and stare
above
at
the
lights.
major Potomac River,
It is true.
which flows from the Potomac Highlands in West Virginia to the Chesapeake.
Have you
Bay
thought
in
about
Maryland.
this?
I'm looking
Despite
for
its
more
sheer
than
size
lights.
and
And he's listening for more than
it is
music.
not connected
Yeah.
a single sound while lingering in the
But
air
my
for
lights will
5
have
minutes.
sounds on. Will have aliens on the other end, but your sounds just have a weird man.
My sounds have Germans on the other end usually.
Literally, the last person you showed us was a child molester.
I just showed you his work. I just showed you what he was famous for, other than child molesting.
And you want to talk?
That's his
about,
other
you
credit.
Talk about Karl-Heinz Stockhausen saying "Gesundheit der Junglinge" is some sort of weird sexual
That
thing.
was
But the
his
people
other-
you're showing are actual convicted. Are these?
It's his other career. Yes, it's his other career. His first career is UFO documentarian,
And his second career is
child molester, because it takes a lot of work.
And how does it pay?
Grooming, it doesn't pay because crime don't.
Remember that.
See, Bostonian says, I'm not making fun of Henry anymore. This is rad. I'm sold. Thank you for your hard work.
Oh yeah.
That's not a plant. It's not a
man.
government plant. Some of these videos are not respectable enough of the phenomenon. You're correct, Margaret. Danielle 22222. Do you think that the desert UFOs and the ocean UFOs have beef? Interesting.
Now, I mean, they're probably different creatures. I don't
know.
It's different from different planets. I imagine the ocean people come from an ocean planet and the desert people come from a desert planet.
That's us applying our small view world, our primate view.
Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes
applying some sort of an idea of environment to these, possible entities that may not have any kind of environment at all, or work in an entirely different dimension.
Or robotic.
Plasma based.
Yeah, dude. I'm reading a book.
Hey, think about that fucking physics, man. Plasma based.
Yeah, you fucking piece of shit. I know all I need to know.
Do you think there's any chance of them coming from a gas planet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see some.
Where are you supposed to stand?
Fart aliens.
How do you
They fly.
What do you use to build?
They would fly and they'd
spaceship?
float.
If you could live in a planet made of gas, where would you get the metal?
You would probably be a balloon-looking thing.
The metal's also gas.
Metal is gas there.
All right, great. Supportive.
Yeah.
See, all right, go right here. Let's see it done.
There.
Metal is gas there.
Run that by your fucking chemist husband.
Mr. Chemist man that's allowed to do
agree with. I don't like the chemist. I definitely agree with.
That's the one great thing about having our hero RFK Jr. finally out there talking about science, because we can finally get rid of these pesky fucking scientists.
Hell yeah.
We can finally get rid of these shitty fucking doctors and these stupid. Finally get rid of these stupid fucking scientists, so that people that really know what's going on can be in charge of everything.
RFK, tell us how metal is gas there.
It's so easy. Metal is actually can lose a significant amount of weight actually do a gas-like form.
Ooh, the pit.
Metal can be a gas. Lead gas.
Fuck yeah, man.
Should I show my Bigfoot videos?
I would love to see your Bigfoot videos. I would want to see some creatures.
Now this took place. This is in. Believe in South Carolina.
Are we gonna hear the Bigfoot scream?
No.
Okay. I love Bigfoot.
You're gonna hear him come.
Yes. So you see that black thing right there?
Mm-hmm.
Now you see that?
It's very believable.
Baggy character here.
The black thing, and then there's a lot of black things. You're talking about the.
It's like in front of the tree.
Here's where I was. I put your record button, I accident in the cliff top, but I was honestly not scared. He thought it was a black bear. Right now, you see that there's like.
Oh, he tossed something.
Yeah, he's pulling bark off the tray.
Bears do that.
Exactly. So right now he's filming it. See, right now it's crouched down. You can hear it.
You hear crickets?
You should hear it rip something off the tree.
You can't hear a thing.
He's gonna hear it. He's gonna rip something here.
Fucking sucking that tree's dick.
He's sitting by the tree.
Okay.
All right, it's a bear.
And no, not yet. See, you're looking. The key here, right? He's still wondering. He's like, is that some kind of bear? Is that? He thinks it's a bear.
It looks like a bear.
Yeah. All signs point towards a bear. What makes this the Bigfoot?
Bigfoot's not even supposed to be in South Carolina, right?
It's everywhere.
Whoa.
But in downtown Los Angeles.
But
it's sitting there. Wait. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. There it is. So that's what it is. It's when it stood up.
Yeah.
So it's like it stood up, but not like a bear, and then he got scared.
Well, bears, like,
But it would turn, it would face you in a defensive manner. That thing was just standing up.
Sometimes bears can't run on all fours because they hurt their paw, and then they walk like people.
You wanted a Bigfoot video. This is what Bigfoot video.
I wanted an alien video.
This is as close as we're going to get. Gurgoyle says, my son has been extremely interested in cryptids, but as a 5-year-old, he is super spooked very easily. Any nice cryptids to introduce him to? No.
Squonk.
Unfortunately, no. Bigfoot will rip your clothes off as a mother in front of him and ravage you. And then he'll take his body and he'll snap him back and forth and he'll throw him into the woods.
Are you talking her into it or out of it?
I'm talking her out of it.
Okay.
And then I think that the closest thing that you could get is, I think that, Bigfoot would be bad. Flatwood Monster, we don't know what they're...
Loch Ness is cute.
I like to swallow you whole.
Oh, Dag is a piece of shit.
Loch Ness is vegetarian, I thought.
That's a good diagram.
You get that back?
This is a good one too.
Ah.
This is another Bigfoot video. It's called the Provo Thrower.
Okay.
What's he throw?
Tree?
Stuff.
The man.
It's a rock.
Oh.
Spaghetti.
That would be awesome because then he'd be the first Italian Bigfoot.
There's no spaghetti in Utah, just noodles.
You want a spaghetti. Don't you fill up on a spaghetti. There's a chicken parmesan. Don't you fill up on the spaghetti, Henry Thomas. Henry Thomas, you always eating so many.
Took out his camera and started.
Just so you know we can't show this. Oh. That's how you know we can't show this. Excuse me.
It's too close to civilization.
It's the thing. Let's do a rock out. That's it.
HDR.
That's the entire video.
What the? That's the worst fucking actor I've
Excuse me.
Yeah. Why don't they show the good version first?
No, this is HDR enhanced.
I know, but it's just like, why even show the bad
So you could tell, you see the original, then you can see you try to enhance it.
He's throwing it the opposite direction.
Just throwing it towards him to warn him off. Now with cross-process
cross-process enhancement. Very good. Now that's how you do contrast.
See?
It's throwing the.
Some Mormons believe that Bigfoot is actually Cain from the Bible, and that is Transmuppet, but he also is fucked up as that is actually that's a racist thing too. From
Look, he's throwing the rock away.
Yes.
He's not throwing it towards the person.
It's throwing it.
It looks huge, but is it huge?
It's a baby. We actually think this might be a baby Bigfoot.
Who's we?
Yeah.
Me and others. It looks massive and powerful. Walks through the tray, picks something up, it throws it. Yep,
I know.
It's a Provo throw.
I just wired.
It's so that you know that he knows what it did.
Yeah.
He threw it.
It's like subtitles from my vision.
That's so you can hear that he threw it extra slow. This is the first time anybody's ever captured an alleged Sasquatch throwing something on film.
I can't argue with that.
Have you seen one?
I haven't.
YouTube user uploaded this film. Camper Mountain only has this one video. Because, excuse me, it's had just under 2,000 views since he's uploaded the footage in 2012.
Wow. Wow.
That's also a part of the 2012 is coming up in Montauk Project this week too.
Oh, cool. Now famous promos king of
Beard Card.
Yeah, Mr. Beard Card. This is why the second film went virtually unnoticed, because you know how you guys all know Beard Card and how he sucks up all the oxygen in the room.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he's very charismatic.
Yes.
I love when
Revolutionary Sewer Slide Henry, these mandates make me more closed-minded. Good. Good. You know why? Because we don't need you in here. Excuse me.
It's always good when a video has to have 10 cards explaining why it's real.
Yeah.
You make me believe more. And I believe more than you need to believe for me.
Please, Beard Card, show me the way.
I'll show you the way. It's right here. It's right here. It's my fucking...
So this is Beard Card's first video?
No, this is Beard. No, Beard Card this is Beard Card's only video.
This is Beard Card's nemesis. This is his competition.
The first video this is Beard Card. The first video that we saw was the guy who also captured the same Bigfoot that Beard Card had captured a month previous.
That's closer than ever. Yep, that was it. See, that was the one that he caught. That's what Beard Card just caught.
Yeah. Running away.
This Bigfoot footage.
One of these guys gonna stand their ground?
No.
Then just.
Now we'll see it HDR enhanced.
Oh, God. There it is.
All
right.
What are the chances it's just like a freak that has to live in the woods?
It's a big chance.
It's been a question since the 1800s.
It's always been. That's a central Bigfoot question.
Yeah, is it just some man in the woods hanging out?
College students who can't admit they fuck absolutely would not make a student film. I actually don't understand that comment. Someone wrote that comment down. It's not clear.
People can drink at home when they're watching the show. It's okay.
Yeah. You're at home. We're at the bar.
Yeah.
Bar.
Yeah, Atlanta, right?
I think that we could probably close this out.
Yeah.
Yep. Because it just keeps going. And guys, thank you so much for joining me on my mandates.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Because this has really been some of the most important work I've done.
Mm-hmm.
This is some of the most important work you've seen on our show. And for those of you that don't believe, that's fine. Excuse me. It's absolutely fine for you to not believe because you know what? I can't make anybody do nothing except for the men I pay to wash my boots at the airport. I can't make nobody do nothing. All right?
Has there ever been any Bigfoot, like, trail cameras catching Bigfoot walking by? Like,
Yes.
you know, they catch, like, cougars and
They're
stuff
all
like
fake.
that?
They're all fake. Those are all fake. They mostly only catch, the only cougar most of them have ever caught is Courtney Cox.
Cougar Town.
And to end tonight, I think it's only important people have been asking. One final lonesome Bigfoot cry to remind you. It doesn't matter. Nobody believes in you because guess who doesn't believe in them at all? Bigfoot. But Bigfoot's out there still trucking.
If Bigfoot didn't believe in people, why would he hide?
He's smoking weed. I'm just saying people don't believe in Bigfoot, but he's still out there doing whatever he's doing. Fucking your wife. So, for that.
All right, I'll do one too.
Oh,